my channel. Today's video is going to be my February budget setup, and of course I'm going to be using the gorgeous budget kit from Planella. If you want to see an in-depth run through of everything you get in a budget kit, I will leave my whole video up in the little bar up above. Sorry, not talking right today, but I do have my budget draft, so I've actually got it in the laptop beside me just because we've been packing, so our printer is packed away. But I'm going to be putting my February draft budget up on my Etsy shop. If you don't know, I have an Etsy shop called Life with Kate's Co, and I put budgets up there that you can do online, so it's like a PDF. So if you like to draft budget, then you can pick them up there. I love draft budgeting because that's where I get to make mistakes and cross things out and rejig everything, so I really enjoy that. But let's start with our budget. So we've got our February budget sheet, and then let's see which washi I would like to use. I think I want to go with the hearts. So if we can find that one, yeah. So I think I definitely want to go for the gorgeous hearts, and then I'll keep my thin washi out as well. So let's start by putting down our big washi at the top. Now I love doing this for budgeting. I love using stickers and making it all nice and pretty. So let's pop that up here, and then we can put our February budget script in the middle. So I'm super excited for February. This will be our last month budgeting for our current house, but some things have changed as well. So we had some bills go down, we had some bills go up, and there were some things that we kept forgetting to add to our budget. So I've added them in as well. So this is our truly updated budget. So first we're going to start with income, and as always, we have two sets of income, myself's and my fiance's. So got our income script and then our totals. So I'm going to take my Erin Condren pen, and I like taking the thin side. And for income, I'm just going to write our names. So let's do Thomas first. And he is estimated to get 1,080. And then we have myself. And we estimated that I would get 1,850. So those were our estimations, and I always put those in just so we work out. For Thomas, he gets paid weekly, but he's actually been put on furlough, so we tried to estimate what he would get. Obviously we won't know until the end of February our total budget, but I actually have the actual because we went through when he was on furlough last time and added it all up, and my pay has already come through. So what we did was we had £140 left over in our account from last month because Thomas got paid on the last day of January. So I think I actually did this in my budget breakdown. If I can find it from January. Yep. So our actual savings is 284. We are rolling over £140 of that in Thomas's wage. So his actual wage would turn out to be 1,220. And I've actually already been paid, and I got paid a little bit more than what I thought. So I got paid £1,880. So our budget went from being 2,930 and it rose to 3,100. So that is an extra 140 for Thomas and an extra 30 for myself. So in total our income went up £170, which is quite good. I like to see that. So let's do some pattern washi right here, just to break up our income from our expenses. And if you're brand new to this channel, then welcome. And I like to split up my variable and fixed expenses. Do not know that. So your variable expenses are things that can change from month to month, and your fixed expenses are just what they sound like. Those are fixed amounts, such as your rent. So we'll pop those down. So let's start with our variable expenses. Let me count how many that I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can put our little totals here. Okay, so I'm actually forgot to put my lines in for income. So let's do that first. All over the place today, guys. I'm not sure what it is, but my brain is just not working. I think it's because it's the end of the week. Roll on Friday. So let's draw our lines in first. So we have a space to put the budgeted amount, and then a space to put the actual. Perfect. So let's zoom you right in so you can see, because I always have to squint my book to write them in. So we have petrol, then we have food for our food shop every single week. We then have sinking funds. And if you can remember, last month I included myself and my fiance's allowance in our sinking funds. So I will be doing that again this month. So that's why we don't have a spot to put those in just yet. Next we have household. So that is for things such as toilet roll, cleaning supplies, or if we need any bubble wrap or boxes for moving house. We then have eating out, which we are on a mission this month not to spend as much on eating out. Not sure how that will be, considering we are moving towards the end of the month and we're going to have to pack up our kitchen, but we're going to try our very best. And then last but not least, I always like to put an unbudgeted category in variable, just in case anything does crop up throughout the month. I don't think that it should, unless maybe Valentine's Day, but I think I'm just going to take that money out of my own personal allowance. So the budget for each amount: for petrol, we budget £90. Usually we can get by with 2 petrol fill-ups a month, and it's about £45 every time we fill up. So that's been working for us for a couple of months. Food, I budget £70 per week. And I counted this month, I remembered there's 4 weeks in February, so £280. Sinking funds is going to be £900. Household is £100. And we've kept the same for eating out, which is £130. And we don't budget anything for unbudgeted. So altogether our variable expenses come to £1,500. I'm just going to pop over in the actual for sinking funds, the £900 already, because I've already moved that over into my bank. Perfect. So now we're moving on to fixed expenses. So let's see how many that we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have 13. So I'm going to take my little totals sign for fixed. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh. perfect. So I'm going to zoom you out a little bit and then I'll just draw my line in. So this should be the last month that our fixed expenses look like this, just because we will have our mortgage next month. So the first fixed expense that we have is going to be rent.
On my way home, stumbling on the pavement, yeah. No sleep in my body, last night got me wasted, yeah. Ain't nobody calling my phone up just
Perfect, so let's start going by amounts. So our rent is $550. We then have council tax for $200. Our phone bills are $120. So as I said, our phone bill did go down. That was because I used to pay for Disney Plus on my phone bill and Thomas paid for Netflix, but we actually managed to get it on my dad's account. He got it free with a deal he got with Sky. So he's given myself and Thomas and my sister a profile on his so that we don't have to pay for it. So we're very thankful for that. Our subscriptions has went up to £28. The £8 is for Audible. So we started doing that and I've been really enjoying listening to Audible on my way to work. I listen to the Harry Potter books. Our car payment is £200. Our car insurance is £54.20. Then we have internet at £50, 48 pence. We've then got gas and electric, which is 106, so it's £53 each. Our TV is £23.28. Our home insurance is £13. TV licence is £13.20. Spotify is £13. And our sofa is £53.50. So altogether, all of our fixed expenses come to £1,424.66. So that is the way our variable and our fixed expenses look. So I am going to take a piece of plain washi and I'm going to stick it right here, just under fixed expenses. Oh, got it stuck. Oh no, please don't rip. Oh, I think I've got it. Ooh. Perfect, and then the last thing that I like to put at the bottom of my budget is our potential savings and actual savings. So I'm going to take into account our actual budget our actual income instead of our estimated. So with our actual income, we take our actual income, the 3,100, minus our variable expenses, minus our fixed, we are still left with potential savings of £175.34, which is really good considering we're moving house and you never know what's going to happen. Zoomed out a bit too far. So this is how our February budget looks. I love the colour scheme. I think it's so pretty with all the pink and the love hearts. I am just going to very quickly set up the base of my weekly check-in spread, and I'm going to use the same heart washi so that it all matches. So we'll take this up the top. and grab our weekly check-in. Oh. And February is actually one of those really satisfying months because it is exactly 4 weeks starting on the Monday. So let's pop this down. I can never get it straight, but that's fine. So weekly check-in, and then we have 4 weeks. I am pretty sure, so let's flick. Yep, so starting on the Monday, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Sundays. So, and then we have to track 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 categories. So let's stick that all down. So we'll have week 1 right under the washi. And then we need to leave 5 spaces between week 1 and week 2. Let me know down in the comment section how many categories you track in your weekly check-in. I know that some people track lots of categories and then some people don't track as much because they put a lot of their categories into sinking funds, etc. I think that whatever works best for you is definitely the way to go. If it works well for you to track lots of categories, then definitely do that. This is just the best way that I've found, is to put my allowance in our sinking funds. It just made so much more sense for us as a household. So I'm then just going to pop a piece of this gorgeous patterned washi, the kind of pink, to make it stand out, down the bottom to break it up. And then the last thing I need to do is put our lines in. So I'm going to actually start over here. And as we know, I can never get my lines straight. So please don't judge me. I try my best to get them straight, but it never works. I'm obviously just not very good at it, but I do try. Perfect. So that is our weekly check-in spread all set up. So let's see what we still have left to do for our budget. We still have some pattern washi and plain washi left. I love having washi left over. We have this kind of watercolour washi left over. We'll use both the hearts. We also have this kind of pink washi, and we still have our debt tracker, our sinking funds, and our transaction log to do. So those will be in upcoming videos. But let me very quickly show you it all opened up. I can zoom out. So this is our February budget spread all complete. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give the video a big thumbs up and comment down below how your February budget is looking. Do you have any special events this month? We obviously have Valentine's Day, we're moving house, and it's also Thomas's birthday at the end of the month. So yeah, we're really looking forward to this. I have a feeling that February is going to be a really good month, and I hope that it is reflected in this budget. Lastly, if you're new to this channel and you like budgeting or you're interested in it, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me if you joined our little family. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you in my next one. Have a magical day. Bye.